Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 2 for this evening. The grid has been called out by myself, so that was done off air. It's going to be 30 minutes. It's listed as 30 plus 5. It gives us time to do the rolling start, but also to actually sort the grid out. This is in reverse grid order from the results of the first race, so it involves everybody getting out of the way and the names being called out in sequential order and everybody forming up accordingly, which they have done. Stokeman then will be our poleman for this race. James and Shepherd being our retirees from the last round. James very spectacularly destroying his car at the final turn last time around, turn number 5. No, the final turn, sorry, at the hairpin last time around. Hopefully we'll be able to see a few more laps this time. But he and Shepherd being our retirees will be starting from the back. Yami unfortunately was not able to rejoin, so he is not with us. So Stokeman will be taking the start. Hopefully the race feed box continues to work. Laserbeak in second position. Dartsky in third. They are forming up the 2x2 line now. Freak Superman. Now you'll see people moving around at the moment in the race feed box. That's because, you know, as they're racing side by side, some people will nose ahead, particularly when they're coming around corners. But now I use miles an hour because I'm British, and that's what we use here in the UK. That is about 80 kilometers an hour, give or take. That is what these guys are maintaining. Gosku in 5th position with Ranj, spectacularly head-butting the tyre wall, rearranging his car. Starts from 6th position with Jacob P in 7th, Cataclysm 8, Fatir Kusat and Riman rounding out the top 10. This is going to be up to Stokeman then. When he floors it, there he goes. We are racing once again, and look at the field. Everybody getting very, very fidgety. Now, of course, with the reverse grid, you will have those that are a little bit slower at the front. Oh, no, that's a big problem then. Oh, potentially a big problem for... I didn't see who that was. Ranj, I think, got caught out in that. Was it couldn't have been James. Oh, it was James. Oh, no, James has been caught out again. That's oh, look at Born to Be Slow's car. He's lost he's lost the entire engine bay. So that is a disastrous start for him, and that's Steve as well. That's coming a cropper before they've even got to turn 3. What a great shame, but Stokeman has managed to get a little bit away with Darsky at the front. Look at that, though, nearly 3 wide, coming down towards the Britons once more. And is Gosku in the red car up to 3rd position. Cataclysm in 4, right with him, almost side by side, as they are heading up towards turn 10. Cataclysm trying to do an outside maneuver, and he went for the switchback, but he hit the apex too hard, and that caused him to go up on 2 wheels. He's still trying to get a switchback on Gosku. The red car is doing a great job at defending, but the second red car, that's Jacob P, is right on his case as well, trying to do something about that 4th place. Is he going to have a look on the inside of Druids? No. Again, there's no real braking going on there. There's a tiny touch of brakes, but no big braking zone. And look at that. You see Laserbeak and Ranch also very side by side. You can see by the number of exclamation marks. Oh no! Ranch has overshot the braking point, slams into the back of Laserbeak. That's probably going to hurt Ranch more than it will Laserbeak, as the red, white and yellow car was able to make the apex. There's Riman, the next blue car coming past. He's likely to take that position from Ranch. He does indeed get the inside for turn 1. And there's Freak Superman, who it was getting very out of shape at turn 1 last time around. And you see Battenberg just touching the grass. Oh, the blue cars, that's Ranch and Riman. They've come to grief as well, coming into turn 3. Oh no, a lot of trouble as well. We've lost somebody from the race. That's Freak Superman that's in the white car. Oh my goodness me, as Laserbeak was caught up in that particular incident as well. Oh no, that's there's going to be a few words said about that, I suspect. So that's actually enabled Steve to come through and take a few positions as well. Oh wow, what a lot of action going on. Stokeman now leads by 1.5 seconds over Darksky. Oh goodness me, getting very wide there. Gosku still has Cataclysm and Jacob P for company. That's third, fourth and fifth. There is Battenberg. He's got a little bit of breathing space. 2.3 seconds between himself and Jacob P. And look at that, you can see that's Meerkat that leads a very big train. Oh, that's Nada that's shot through on the inside of 10. That's very, very brave. But that's put, who's that in the green car? That's Puff Pirate. He was a little bit out of kilt, so he's obviously moving up. He, being the winner of the last race, started at the back of the field. We've lost 2 already from this race. Puff Pirate looking to do something against Tautu. He's gone for the outside maneuver. It's going to put him on the outside for Druids. He's got the move done. Can he keep it on the black stuff? He does indeed. What a move by Puff Pirate. Very nicely done. Looking further back down the field, you can see Marcus got Eugene Flecko and Fab Iceman right there for company as well. And Mark shot off the road at turn 16. He's overshot that particular braking point, and on they go. Then Fab Iceman does not want to lose touch of Puff Pirate. Then he's looking to make a move on Tauju. Whoop, that's someone lagging back into the middle of the road. Oh, Fab Iceman looked to do a lovely switchback on the inside of turn 1 on Eugene Flacco. The camera's looking the wrong way as they now come through turn 2. Fab Iceman's got ahead, but can he keep it? He's going to have to go around the outside of turn 3. Has he got the momentum to keep on the position? Goes a little bit wide on the exit. Oh, that was nearly impact between Fab Iceman and Eugene Flacco. Still side by side coming down towards turn 4. Who's going to win out? Fab Iceman needs to keep his car there. Oh, what a lovely defense from Flacco, but Fab Iceman's now going to dive on the inside of turn 5. Oh, that was very rough there by Tauju. Barges his way past Eugene Flacco into turn 5, and Fab Iceman does get up into 10th place. But he's lost 2 seconds on Puff Pirate. He knows how difficult it is to make any moves here. Look at this, that's Nada and Meerkat side by side. Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. Nada has spun it. He could not hold, he got out of shape through 10 and 11, and that has dropped him down to 10th place. That's Fab Iceman that's just come through. Wowee, that's quite amazing. Already Meerkat's under pressure by Fab Iceman, by Puff Pirate rather. And the green car has made his way into 7th position. Fab Iceman's right there as well. So Meerkat still has some more defending to do. He's going to want to try and hang on to the back of the green car of Puff Pirate. There's so many battles going on, as is the nature of these cars. And Fab Iceman's had a good run on the exit of the final corner. He wants to get that momentum. He wants the inside for turn 1. He's getting alongside Meerkat, and this looks like it's going to be job done for Fab Iceman, but he's going to have to take a very tight line through turn 1 to not ram off Meerkat, which he does, but he touches the grass. It's so easy to do that. AstroTurf, he's still a little bit slippery compared to the tarmac. And Fab Iceman managed to hold it, but he's still got Meerkat on his inside. The red and black car looking to try and take the position back. Fab Iceman very well held, but that's lost in the position. He's going to have to try that all over again to regain an 8th position. But of course, he's on his own more on Puff Pirate, and that's the green car that's just gone out of the shot. Nada is also there to try and capitalise on any other mistake that may well occur. So that battle rages on. Here is another one. This is for second, third and fourth. Darsky has been caught by Gosku and Cataclysm. The blue car had a good run through 7, 8 and 9. He wants to get that job done before he gets to the next set of turns. He's going to be side by side with, oh, that's so close. That's Gosku that has, Cataclysm has brilliantly done that. He wanted the inside for 11, which he manages to get and comes up into 3rd position. Darsky is struggling to maintain the pace. Stokeman has got himself nearly 5-second lead. So a pretty great effort there by Stokeman, starting from pole in this reverse grid. Oh no, that's Gosku that's flown off the road at Druids. He just about keeps it out of the wall. He's lost that position to Jacob P. Goes through into 4th place. And on they go then. That could have been very nasty for Gosku, but continues anyway. Puff Pirate. Oh, that's Battenberg that's out of shape. He's overcooked it into turn 16, and Puff Pirate capitalises on that mistake. There you see Fab Iceman behind with Nada and Meerkat in very short succession as well. Puff Pirate gets the fastest lap on the board, 1:46.783. So that particular battle is continuing quite fiercely. Fab Iceman wants to do what he can to stay in touch with Puff Pirate, but he's got Battenberg in between himself and his arch nemesis of Puff Pirate. But of course, Puff Pirate is going to have a big gaggle of cars coming up ahead of him that he has to deal with. His next one down the road is Gosco in 5th position, just coming through turn 5. I'll just take a higher line through that turn, and Fatih Kusat chooses to come into the pits. Doesn't look like there's a great deal of damage on his car, but he could have underfueled it. There may be more damage there than we realise. And Cataclysm has gone up to 2nd. Darsky is under all kinds of pressure. Jacob P's gone through as well. So Darsky is down into 4th then. Oh, you can see how he's trying to get through the turns but not taking anybody else with him. Gosco is putting all kinds of pressure on him, and that is of course allowing Puff Pirate to close in on them. There is the race 1 winner. He's got a great ringside seat for what is going on with that pack ahead. Cataclysm has got himself a bit of nearly a second gap at the front of that, but that could so easily change in a heartbeat. Puff Pirate is actually a great camera car for this particular battle, and Cataclysm has been reeled in by Jacob P. Gosco dives on the inside of Darsky, but it does look like the black and red car is going to have a switchback on Jacob P, which he does. He's alongside Darsky. It's Gosco that is now back into 5th position, and Fab Iceman is the one getting the fastest lap on the board. Puff Pirate now joins this particular battle. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. And look at that. You can see Jacob P and Darsky side by side coming into turn 3. And Darsky then can come back towards the apex, but Puff Pirate is ready to capitalise, and he's gone out to try and take 2 of them. Goodness me, he's got Jacob P. It's Jacob P and Gosco. We've just lost a driver, unfortunately, from the race. Not able to tell who it was, and that is Puff Pirate up to 4th. Lovely move, taking both of those red and black cars. And he's looking to dethrone Darsky from that 3rd place as well, which he has. He's got that done before he even gets to the Britain. So Puff Pirate really on the move. And Fab Iceman's got to get through this and got to get through it quick. And he's got past Battenberg. He's got a run on Gosco as well. He's going to have the inside coming into turn 10. So he's carving through this pack as well. Oh, does he manage to slow it down in time? He does indeed. And Puff Pirate then looking to start to build a gap between himself and that chasing pack with Fab Iceman in it, which he is able to do at the moment. You can see Gosco has fallen into the clutches of Battenberg as well. So that battle continues. Puff Pirate is... Look at the gap between Puff Pirate and Darsky. That's 1.2 seconds near enough between the two. And Darsky still has pressure from Jacob P. The red car going to have the inside for turn 16. He's overcooked it though, and he's flown right off the road. That's going to be very costly. That's going to be down to 9th then as he rejoins ahead of Eugene Flaircoat. That is with the pack so heavily condensed. As Raj is in the pits as well. Yet again, damage on his car. His race is not getting any better. Puff Pirate now on the back of Cataclysm. So he's got the work to do to try and get past him. Battenberg getting past Gosco for 6th position. We've just lost another from this race. Tauju is in. He has decided to come into the pits and ended up driving through Range's car. Back up to the battle towards the front of the pack. Puff Pirate nailed to the back of Cataclysm. Fab Iceman has got through that pack of 4 cars. If we go to the chase cam, we go to the bonnet cam of Nada, you can see how closely packed this group still is. Gosco directly ahead. Battenberg nailed to the back of Darsky. He's looking to try and do a move before he gets to turn 10. It's going to be very, very difficult. Oh, look at that. That's Puff Pirate and Cataclysm side by side coming through turns 10, 11 and 12. Cataclysm runs the green car a little bit wide and defends the position. Firm but fair there from Cataclysm. And now Puff Pirate is going to go to the outside for Druids. He's going to have to get that move done before he comes in to take the apex. And has he got it done? That's put him very, very wide. He almost touches the grass. Cataclysm is still there. Look how early Puff Pirate went to defend the inside line. Cataclysm still has got a fair amount of momentum. Fab Iceman is right there as well, but Puff Pirate is going to have the inside for Lodge Corner turn 16, and that is 2nd position then to the green car. But of course, Cataclysm is not giving up on that. Fab Iceman is right there as well in case it comes to tears. That group of 4 behind them still battling on. Nada looking to do something against Gosku. He's going to have the inside for turn 1. Has put Gosku down in 8th position, but Nada's gone a little bit wide at the exit of turn 1. There you see Jaco P, Eugene Flacco and Mark as well. 9, 10 and 11. And well defended there by Nada. He maintains that 7th position. And has Darsky then. Oh, no. That's Jacob P. That's got it all wrong. He's gone a very long way into the infield at turn 3. That's going to lose him so much time. And he lost him a couple of positions, but lost a catastrophic amount of time at the front of the field. And Iceman has had a problem. No, sorry, Iceman has managed to get past Cataclysm for 3rd place. So now he's going to be chasing after Puff Pirate, who hasn't been able to chase away too much. Stokeman has a 8-second lead over this battling pack. And has got 16 minutes to hold on to it. So he can either, if he's got pace still left to use, now is the time to do it. There's a little bit of damage on Fab Iceman's car, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the handling too much, as he is right with Puff Pirate once again. And that's the fastest sector time for Fab Iceman, so sector 2. And you can see Fab Iceman staying much more to the inside, and with Puff Pirate going a little bit too deep through Druids, that's allowed Fab Iceman to close right in. Opts not to make a move on the inside of turn 16 this time around. So it's a long way to go. 15.5 minutes still to do, and it would seem that Fab Iceman has got the pace over Puff Pirate. Is nearly a second difference there. 47.4 for Puff Pirate. 47. Oh, indeed, there's 1.1 seconds between the two, with 46.3, fastest lap of the race so far for Fab Iceman. So it does look like the yellow car is going to overhaul the green one at the moment, but we will see if he's able to maintain that momentum, or if Puff Pirate once again manages to fend off the advances of Fab Iceman. But for 15 minutes, that's going to be quite an impressive defensive regime if he does. Oh, that gets so close. Puff Pirate again not getting to the apex of turn 5. So I wonder if he's sporting damage. Oh, that was Cataclysm running a little bit wide on through turn 5. And Puff Pirate was not on the apexes. That's going to throw him into the wall. He is really struggling with that car. I wonder if whether he had damage before or whether he does now. He was out of shape through 7, 8, and 9. That's put Cataclysm on his tail. And if Puff Pirate still has the pace in that green car, we know how fast he is. He's displayed it often enough in these races alone, let alone his past history. So, and it does look like Puff Pirate now beginning to get back into rhythm. Let's look further back. Mark is still with Eugene Flacco. This is a battle for 8th position. We're already halfway through this race. And Fab Iceman is really charging off into the distance to do something against the lead of Stokeman. He's already under 6 seconds now. So Fab Iceman not having the same kind of trouble that Puff Pirate seems to be. There's Nada just ahead of Eugene Flacco as well. So this three-way battle looks like it's resuming as well. Stokeman 49.0. Last time Fab Iceman 46.8. So over 2 seconds lost for Stokeman. Oh, Puff Pirate again very wide on the exit of turn 1. 150. We saw him have that terrible mistake through the Britain's S's last time around. So that, of course, cost him the most amount of time. And that, if he's got damage on that car. Oh, we just saw that was Gosku going a little bit wide in the background of the shot there. At turn 3, he can't afford to do that. He's got Nada, Eugene, and Mark in very short succession behind him. I think it was a simple mistake. There doesn't seem to be any damage on his car as he continues on. That's how costly time-wise that mistake is. So let's have a run through then of who is where. Stokeman, our pole man, is pressing on, trying to maintain his lead. So he's going to find it very difficult to do, in all fairness. No disrespect meant to Stokeman, but against someone like this man that's chasing him, it's going to be very hard to do. Fab Iceman now up to 2nd position from starting in 24th rather. No, 21st. But I'll get it right in a minute. Of course, finishing second last time around. He's already back up to that spot. He wants that win. Puff Pirate. Man, he was chasing all race long last time. And for most of the race at Ascot Circuit, the Formula C's is 3.5 seconds down from Iceman. He is not having as easy a time in that green car than he did in the last race. You see the lap times 47.8 for Stokeman, 47.2 for Iceman, 47.7. So there's still pace in the green and black car. Oh, again, he's hit the apex of one too hard, and that just completely unsettled the car. You saw how much he had to fight that to get it back under control. Cataclysms in fourth in the blue striped car. Has got Battenberg for company. 48.4 for Cataclysms as well as Battenberg. Last time around, the yellow Ginetta chasing Cataclysms down, currently in fifth position. Gosco has got a little bit of breathing space. He has managed to break away from that battling pack behind him. Oh, it's very deep into turn 5. It could be a preference. Nada has got Eugene Flacco for company. He has been defending that spot for quite some time now. So they come into the Britain's S's once again. Flacco in 8th position. Keeps his car very big in the mirrors. He's looking to make a move on Nada. Now going to the outside. It's not really going to work. Nada has fairly defended it. That's going to send Eugene a little bit deep into turn 10. That's going to lose him a bit of time, but he wants a decent exit from 12. I was a little cautious, but when you're recovering from an incident, it may well serve to be more cautious than not. Mark is right there as well, ready to capitalize on any kind of mistake from the two ahead. Or indeed from anybody ahead, to be fair. But his car is very big in Eugene's mirrors as well. So, and again, another potential side-by-side. That's Eugene Flacco on the inside of turn 16, but that's made Mark go a little bit deep. And that has flown off the ropes too deep into turn 16, trying to defend from Eugene Flacco. Now Eugene's going to have the inside of turn 1. They're side-by-side. And who's going to come out? Who's the last of the late breakers? It is Eugene Flacco. He's got up into 7th place ahead of Nada. And now Mark is going to look to do something as they head down towards turn 3. And Goscu is not too far ahead either. And all is well as they come through turn 3 then. So Nada demoted to 8th position with a pretty clean move from Eugene. Darsky in 10th position trying to fend off Jaco P. As they come through turn 3. And just behind them is Firefly in 12th place. Not too far off the back. He's 3 seconds, which may sound like a lot, but in these cars 3 seconds is not really that big a gap. Well, that's what 3 seconds looks like in these things. As Jacob P and Darsky look like they could well be catching up to there's a car out of sequence there. I'm trying to identify who that is. It's Shepherd. Shepherd is a lap down from these guys. Oh, what's happened to Darsky? He's overcooked it at the Britain's S's. And I thought I heard someone's engine die, and it was indeed. Darsky has a spin and is down to 12th place. That allows Jacob P and Firefly through. And Battenberg has just got 4th from Cataclysms, I can see on the race feed. See, that's why it's a good thing when it works. So Cataclysms had a problem then through Druids, but the blue car still on the inside. Oh my goodness me, Battenberg very out of kilter as they come through. And Cataclysms back up into 4th place. Mark has just got 8th, apparently. So that will be capitalising on a mistake. Nada is not too far behind. There he is. Jacob P and Firefly, of course, capitalising on Darkski's mistake. There is Riman. I think it's Laserbeak was right there with them. Nope, that's not Laserbeak at all. That's not Shepherd. We know that. Oh, it's Fateh Kursat. Nope. There is a lapped car in there somewhere. Oh no, beg your pardon. That's Riman and Eagle. That's side by side coming through turn 1 now. Oh, that was a. I think Riman was taking a little bit too much of the racing line when Eagle was still in it. So they bounce off each other's doors, but no harm done, and on they continue. There is Born to be Slow. pole from the first race. As you can see, he still has no engine bay on that car. A massive first lap incident. Meerkat continues on his way in 16th position. There is Freak Superman, who was also involved in that first lap problem. Tauju, he's been through the pits today in his red car with Fadia Kirsat, Laserbeak, Shepherd, and Ranj, rounding out our remaining field of 22. Fab Iceman continues to press on though. He's now 2 seconds behind Stokeman. 47.2 last time around. He has 48.5 from Stokeman. There is the race leader, and there is the one chasing him. 47.9, 46.9. So another second gone from the lead for Iceman, or in Iceman's favour. And there you can see Puff Pirate 49.1. So whatever problem it is that Puff Pirate is nursing, it is hurting his pace. And he is now nearly 8 seconds off the back of Iceman. Batber is going to be with him soon. Batber gained 9/10 in that last lap alone, but he's gone and overcooked it at turn 3. Oh no, that's Catch a Glimpse that's gone awfully wrong at turn 3. And that's going to put him right in the clutches of this big gaggle of cars. That's Nada that's actually off the back of this pack. So that's Gosku, Eugene Flecko, Mark that's in that pack as well. Oh no! That's the back marker that's just jumped out of the way or been shoved out of the way. Is that Shepherd? No. Is that Laserbeak? It was indeed. Laserbeak was kind of minding his own business and rather got caught out a very big pack of cars and got unceremoniously shoved into the infield. On the roof of Nada then, as he looks on, serves as our camera car for this great battle as Flerco flies past. That is... oh no! That's a big impact! A huge impact! Big problem then. Eugene Flecko is off the road. Gosku is recovering. And there is Flecko. So those two getting tangled up coming through 10, 11 and 12. Firefly is coming as well. Oh goodness me. It did not go well for those guys. Back up to the sharp end. Iceman now within a second of Stokeman. Gained another 1.2 seconds last time around. Fab Iceman, the only man to be getting into the 46s on a regular basis in this race. There is 4.5 minutes to go. The race has just flown by. That further up, I believe, is indeed as Fateh Kirsat that they can see up the road. This is what it looks like from Fab Iceman's perspective. Oh, and that's very deep for Stokeman. That's going to let Fab Iceman through. Now, Stokeman could have opted to... oh dear, Stokeman's... it's gone very wrong for him. As Laserbeak's gone into the pits. Stokeman could have opted to release the position rather than to fight it. You know as a driver who you're realistically in a battle with. And Fab Iceman then has taken the lead with just under 4 minutes to go on lap 16 of this race. Puff Pirate finds himself 5.7 seconds behind Stokeman. Just seen Stokeman go out of the bottom of the shot. Last time around, Puff Pirate was a couple of tenths slower than Stokeman, so Stokeman could fend off Puff Pirate. And again, look how he's struggling to turn that car in. There is suspension damage on that car, I am certain of it. Battenberg lost a bit of time on Puff Pirate. 3.7 seconds separates the two. There's Mark, who has a Catch a Glimpse for company. Mark now up to 5th position. So they come through Druids once more. Everyone has spread out a little bit now. I thought I'd been saying Ranj's name wrong for a second, because in the race feed that looks like Rani, but that's definitely a J in his name, so I'm sticking with that. Catch a Glimpse on the back of Mark then. There's a battle for 5th position. Maintaining their normal lap times. You can see Stokeman lost a lot of time there. 1:53. Oh, Catch a Glimpse is too deep into turn 1, but manages to keep his foot in it and keep the momentum going. He lost a couple of tenths, not even that, a tenth and a bit off of Mark last time around, but there's still only half a second that separates the two. 2:20 to go. Where's Fab Iceman? There he is. He's coming through the Britain's S's. It will be a final lap next time around. 2 laps to go here at Oulton Park for the second time. Firefly is getting within striking distance of Eugene Flecko. That's for 9th position. There's still battling to be had. Cataclysm, though, is keeping the pressure on Mark as well. Sometimes as a driver you just want the easy run. But if you can make a great last lap overtake, then why the devil not? Cataclysm was much quicker through 10, 11 and 12. That's going to help keep the pressure on Mark. Let's see how well Mark can defend for another 1 and a bit laps. Where's Fab Iceman? He's just about to cross the line with 1:20 to go. Oh, Cataclysm had to think about it on the inside of Druids then. But his next opportunity is going to be on the inside of turn 16 that they're coming up to now. And he doesn't go for it. But that has made Mark go a little bit wide. Cataclysm needs a decent exit. Look at the flies and mud off the back of Mark's car. The final lap for race number 2. Through turn 1, these two come. And Firefly's actually got into 9th position. Eugene Flecko has made a mistake. And also there's a battle forming here. That's Eagle in the white car, but Riman is right with Darsky. So that battle rages on. This is for 12th place between the blue and black cars. But Cataclysm still wants that 5th place from Mark as they come down to turn 5 for the final time. Where is Iceman? He's coming up to the Britain's S's. Oh, and look how close Cataclysm is, nearly pushing Mark's car through that bank turn 5. Into the Britain's S's, there's not much he's going to be able to do. He's going to close in, but he needs a decent run, and he's a little bit sideways. That's not going to help him. The checkered flag is out. So Fab Iceman's backed off a bit. He just wants to bring the car home. Cataclysm having a look at the inside of turn 10. Doesn't quite get it done. Well defended by Mark and well driven by Cataclysm not to have impact there. But he is trying everything he possibly can to get that place back. He's going to have to think about it into Druids as well. And there he goes. He's come for a switchback. He's made Mark go deep. And that's 5th place to Cataclysm. Iceman has crossed the line to take the win. Stokeman comes across in 2. Puff Pirate is going to take 3. Battenberg, there he is in 4th. But Cataclysm, what a great move on the inside. Oh, and both cars going wide on the exit of turn 16. So Cataclysm with a great inside move at Druids takes 5th place from Mark. Wow, what a finish for the race for them. Nada comes across the line in 7th. There's Gosku, you can see in the red car in 8th. Firefly is going to take 9th position. Eugene, 1.4 down, there he is. In the next yellow car, there is Jacob P. with the Darsky for company. Oh, big pardon, that's not Darsky. Darsky is actually 8.5 down. But, Darsky's had a problem on the final turn. That is Riman that's gone through into 12th. Darsky then 13, Eagle 14. Born to be slow with half a car. Comes across the line in 15th position. Mika is going to claim 16th. It's been pretty quiet after the first few laps for Tarot. Freak Superman is pretty lonely there in 18th position. Fatir Kirsat is coming through. Druids himself. Shepard is already across the line. He's parked it at turn 3. Ranch is across the line as well. There's Laserbeak under AI control as well. So there's Freak Superman. I think it's just Fatir Kirsat to across the line, which he now does. It was indeed the last man to cross the line. So your confirmed finishes them. Fab Iceman taking the win this time with the fastest lap. The only man in the 46s without 46.3. Stokeman taking second with the Big Bun Pupper was also in the 46. His was 46.7. in third place. Battenberg fourth, Cataclysm 5, Mark 6, Nada 7, Gosque 8, Firefly 9, Eugene Flacco in 10. Jacob P 11, Riman 12, Darsky 13, Eagle 14, Born to be Slow 15, Meerkat 16, Tau D 17, Freak Superman 18, Fatih Kusan 19, Shepherd 20, Rans 21, Laserbeak 22. We lost Steve G and Drux from the race fairly early on, along with James, I believe. So 2 races in a row, James came a cropper and did not see the checkered flag. But that is it for these 2 rounds. Thank you very much for being with me. Great pleasure to commentate for you. We'll see you back here for more action. Thank you very much, and good night.